YouTube, this is Rack City. I'm Tony.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is the second to last episode for the season of My Hero Academia.
You're kidding, right?
The panel.
Already? But I thought we were going to 24.
Oh, that's what I
25.
said we would say the
This is
second
24.
time.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
How did we get to 24 already? I feel like we were on like 12 or something.
Yeah, I think it's because the new arc just started, so it feels like longer has to come. But yeah, so last time we had the massive battle between Deku and the class, and they caught him and they brought him back, and everyone's starting to riot.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So now we have to deal with people being like, get him out of here.
Yeah.
We don't want him here, even though he's a
Yeah.
hero. He's
Yeah.
been saving us and everything.
Somehow I hate that about that, like when that happens in animes where people just like hate you and you're trying to do a good thing and you're just walking through people throwing things at you. I always hate it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Well, it's a I don't know why they'd be throwing stuff at him.
What do you mean?
Like that part I don't get, but like them being like, we don't want him here. That I understand where they're coming from, but it's still like, no, don't do that.
I do see it from their perspective a bit, because like if tornadoes are chasing this one kid, why would you bring it to the shelter?
Yes.
But at the same time, it's like we're all in this together at this point.
Basically.
Yeah. And also, we got reminded that it's Ida, not Lita.
Oh yeah, I can't even remember. I'm gonna try my best.
I really don't want to, but I will.
While we're on the topic, does anyone remember what the heck UA stands for? Ultra Academy? I've never thought about it. It's called UA. Help.
I don't remember.
Yeah, so guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like the time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see the uncut version of this reaction down below on the Patreon. Thank you very much for being here. Stick around for the discussion.
Ida.
'This is true. Wholesale.
Tartarus.
Oh.
Easy. It was not easy.
今この瞬間ヴィランの侵略が始まろうと避難民及び生徒が毒牙にかかることはなく侵入をすることもない。今 UA バリアは単なる攻撃にとどまらない。UA は5番上に分割しそれぞれに機構を備え付けた。
MacLeod. The walls can move. Wow.
Whose Quirk did this?
Oh wow, Shiketsu Academy.
The rivals.
Here we go. We're back.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, dude.
Oh, hey.
Oh, that kid.
Oh, trying to keep Ari away from it. Oh, they actually feel sad. Oh, is it gonna work? It's working. Oh, look at their faces.
Now let's write it.
Yeah, never mind.
There we go.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Why don't you just get him inside? Oh, her parents.
Oh yeah.
Snitch. They're so polite.
Oh. Come on, people!
Oh, hey.
Oh.
That chick. You say that a little louder, please.
Yeah. A young woman's declaration.
Oh, hey, flashback.
Oh.
She's just excited to see them excited.
両親はいつも疲れた顔をしていて、それが辛かった。
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
戦ってたんだ。
Yes.
私を助けてくれた後もずっと戦ってたんだ。
俺たちまで泥にまみれるってが
泥にまみれるのはヒーローだけで。
浦中君は今戦っている。君を含めた全ての人の笑顔のために。
Aww.
今私たちも皆さんと同じ
We're neighbors.
お茶子、どこ見とる？
Yeah, she's looking at them. He was over there.
Oh, that guy.
Oh,
Eel boy.
Little boy. He's the one that
Twice.
killed. Stabby, stab, stab.
Oh.
Good for you, Eel boy.
Her
ヒ
nose.
ーローを守るのは力を貸してください。共に明日を笑えるように。
Oh, she remembered what's her name.
皆さんの力で、どうか彼が隣で休んで学ぶことが
This is so lovely over.
He's a
Welcome back, Dicker.
But nothing.
Aww.
First one out.
Oh, sorry.
One more step, one more step.
ことのできなかった人々の
Oh.
Oh, the little boy. Because it's just like his.
これは僕が最
Oh, that's what became the greatest hero. Oh, 2 outs.
And?
みんなが最高のヒーローになる
Ah,
We
fake out.
ruined it.
Fake out.
あの時はありがとう。
Crybaby hero.
止血じゃダメなのか同等の設備なんだろう
でもそしたら止血
Yeah, all of you people like you.
And they know him even less there.
でオールバイトっつう不正室の男が意を示したよみんなそいつをなぞった生やし立てたそうしていくうちにいつの間にかみんなそこに込められた魂を忘れちまってたんだだが舞台は取っ払われちまったええのはわかるけど冷静になろうや俺たちいつまで客でいるつもりだ
Yeah,
We all look at
loudmouth. The loudmouth.
お前がここで休んだら俺たち元の暮らしに戻るのかよ取り戻します全部
We'll get it.
取り戻します
Okay.
グラビティがみんなと緑谷君をつないだそしてみんながもしも全員が少しだけみんなのことを
Yes. Oh.
きっとそこはヒーローが暇を持て余す笑っちまうくらい明るい未来です
Well, look at
I can't see anything in there.
Bakugo,
Okay.
like skulking.
親父一緒にだ
Yeah. Oh, Dabby?
He just remembers it.
Okay.
I thought he was
Please don't
popping
ruin
in.
this.
Please.
けど君のクラスがやってくれたよアイザー君
No.
委員長
Uh,
よくやったと伝えてください
oh.
さすがにミルクのようにはいきません彼女の血液摂取と変身時間の制限を割り出した避難民は一定期間の隔離を経てから家に入っている
Okay.
UA は砦でインコレンボがまだ避難を拒否しているんだ
Alone?
Still refused. Okay.
Oh.
By himself?
Second to last episode, All Might, please.
Stop it! Oh, Zane!
Oh.
He's just watching All Might.
What you thinking about, bruh?
Well, remember, he respects All Might a lot.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't kill him.
And especially if All Might's going out now and like trying to find the people to bring him back, he's like, even in your non-heroish state, you are heroing. True hero.
True hero.
True hero.
Alone.
Discussion.
Yes.
Good.
You saw the title?
Yes. The Young Woman's Declaration.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so she managed to speak up and be the voice that no one could find.
Yes. And she got through to their hearts. She said the right words.
Yes.
And that was her fight. So I forget who was talking about everybody that brought it all together.
That was her.
It was her?
Yeah.
Last episode.
No.
Right.
This episode I'm talking.
Okay.
Somebody else. Oh, I think it was Hawks. No, or Mouse Principal. One of them. It doesn't matter. They were just talking about how everybody...
Hawks was saying like the quirk crystallizes to bring
Yes, it was
together.
Hawks doing it.
All
Yeah.
Might brought to Midoriya, somebody else brought to Midoriya, and what's her name? She connected everybody to Midoriya.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And now everybody needs to see everybody. Stop caring about just themselves.
Just themselves are just heroes. Everybody is everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, and I really like the idea of the deconstruction of the larger than life kind of myth, where All Might was he was perfect, too perfect, to the point that people got used to it, to the point that people forgot he was actually a human, you know, and now we get to see, this is what happens. This is what is underneath all of that.
Yes.
I'm glad somebody like said it in the show, because it felt like for a while it felt like we were dancing around it a little bit, like nobody was fully saying like that you've made a separation between these people that they can't even be human. But no.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got to say, it was the most polite riot I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's true.
No one interrupted anybody else. Everybody, just one random guy in the crowd, everyone turns and looks at, he's making a good point. Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Quiets down when she wants to talk. Yeah, you're right.
Counterpoint, madame. Yes, it was good.
North turneth. But yeah, we also in the very beginning, if we go back to the top, I know the whole episode was that, but at the very top, we learn about the wall and how incredible it is. The entire, not just the wall, the entire school was remade.
And underneath it's remade.
How do they do that without moving anything?
Cementos, perhaps. Like, we got some quirks up in here.
It doesn't make sense, okay?
No,
I'm thinking about it.
I don't know.
Sorry, my brain works this way. I have to figure it out. But maybe they use using Cementos or one of these building people. They made like a layer underneath as they dug out the ground, and then that would support it, kind of like scaffolding, and then they built everything, and then they removed that and let it fall or rest. And maybe one day there was an earthquake and it just went, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I suppose with quirks, there's anything that's possible.
Anything is possible.
Like, imagine a construction company made up of only
That's what I was thinking.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking. Like, because not everybody with a quirk goes into heroing.
Yeah.
90% of the world has a quirk.
Yes, that makes sense. That makes a sense.
Let's
Nothing
make
more.
just 1 cent.
I really liked the
MacLeod.
comparison that they made it have the level of defenses of Tartarus.
Yes.
So because of that, whoever's behind the building of all this there's a common denominator through all this. And I wonder if we'll ever see them. It just seems to be. I'm not trying to say it's like because plot we got this, but it just seems to be it's fairly easy to build massive, powerful things, and they don't really talk about how that comes into being. Because even with the entry exam, remember UA, they're just massive Titan-sized mechs walking around. And you're free to destroy them, break them if you want.
Yeah.
What I think about it is hero business is a money-making business, and wherever there's money making to be made, money goes into it. So I think like having a school to raise, it's like the existence of schools in the beginning. Remember, they were just to make more office people, the way they set everything up. Make people who are subservient and just do what they're told, and they just made them around the entire world. So it's very easy once you get like we can make money if we have them be like this. Do it everywhere. You know, so I feel like that's all. This is a Quirk society. We want more Quirk people.
Yeah.
Let's raise better Quirk people. Oh, give them all the resources.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say on top of it, Mouse Principal. I don't know his name.
But neither do I.
Mouse Principal has a lot of connections. You guys were bringing up. Like a Nobel Prize Prize.
He's renowned.
No, I was just saying he's a Nobel Prize Prize
Okay.
equivalent.
Yeah,
Okay.
and never were just saying he's renowned around the world for things.
Right. So he has connections
He has
basically.
dough too.
And dough. That too.
So they said he spent $3 million.
He said
build this?
he was like at least 300 million.
That's 300 million.
That's what Kaminara was showing out there.
Okay, I thought I heard 3 million. I was like, is that yen? Because that can't be yen.
It's like 100 million.
If it's 100 million and it's yen, that changes a little bit. Because I mean, it seems cheap either way for the stuff that they have built. But yeah, I mean, it just makes me think that the blocking point has never really been the money. It just nobody thought they had to upgrade.
Yeah,
this stuff.
exactly. Yeah, I mean, you have a hero around every corner, and people like we keep reestablishing, like, people who just felt safe because hero there, right? This is our society, and you know, kind of a blind eye to everything else.
Wouldn't even help a crying child on the street. A hero will take care of it.
Exactly. That's just been the mentality. So nobody's gonna break into the school of heroes, making his school.
Yeah, and also Shiketsu, they have countermeasures specifically for imposters now.
Yeah.
Just because of one person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because of
Toga, right?
Toga.
Toga.
She impersonated the
One of theirs.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're not having this again.
No.
So what was it? I didn't catch what they did to what their countermeasures were.
They didn't specify for Shiketsu, but for Yue, they figured out that there's a time limit and a blood need that she has. So just isolate the person for that amount of time, and if they don't change, they know it's not an imposter.
Oh, okay.
Or rather, they know it's not Toga.
Not Toga. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's cool.
It seems like shape-shifting abilities is rare then. If they're like, this is the first time this has ever happened ever.
It seems like there's a lot of things they just weren't ready for. But I mean, I know Dabby said flame quirks are like a dime dozen, so they're fairly common. So there's just some quirks that come up more often than not.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? It's related to the imagination of humans. It's like humans love fire. Let's make more fire babies. Or it could also just be the breeding. Breeding has caused it. Like, you know, you're a fire person who can control fire is more attractive, maybe. Something like that.
I think it might have to do with our theory that like the quirk influences the personality. I think that it works
the other way around.
either way.
Vice versa.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they come together and into a quirk.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing, that perhaps not just that the quirk molds as you grow up. Because remember, they talked about as you grow up, you may learn your quirk is working differently than you thought. Like, that was one of the first episodes. Like, they showed some guy who was controlling the water, and then later on he learned that it wasn't that he controls water, it's that he, like, releases something that allows him to control the molecules in the air or something like that.
Oh, they thought he was creating water, but
Yeah.
it turns out he was just like
Sucking it out of the air?
sucking
condensation.
and
Interesting.
Yeah, so they modified his costume. So that's what they're telling you. You might need to modify your costume later. But that may be hinting towards that people's quirks are changing based on their personality.
Maybe.
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps, indeed. Starhead guy.
Yeah.
Star of the show.
A hero.
So he was just a civilian, right? We just thought he looked like that other guy from Tartarus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I through the whole show until the very end, I was like, wait a minute, that was not the Tartarus guy, was it? Because they didn't even refer to it at all. I thought it was like, oh, it's a prisoner is actually turned good. No, never mind.
Let him to shelter.
Yes.
But yeah, I remember you bringing him up like several times, being like, he must be relevant.
Yes.
And here he is.
He has to do a talk.
He's on the outro. They have people that look like him in the Tartarus. So like, why did they keep bringing this up?
He's in the outro?
Yeah, he was in the outro. Not this out. Is it this outro?
Where have you been?
Is it this outro or the older one?
It's this outro.
I mean, I can mute it and just let play. I'm pretty sure it cuts to like.
Oh no, it is the. Oh, is it the old one?
I think
it is the old. It's this one. Yes.
Oh yeah, it's this one.
I remember.
Right
There he is. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Okay,
Starhead guy.
I remember now.
He's great. But yeah, we also saw a glimpse of like Eel Boy, like they're retroactively telling us, hey, he was a good hero.
Yeah.
And that breaks my heart. They did the same thing with Crust, being like, Crust brought this guy in. I'm like, why you have to hurt me like that?
What happened to Eel Boy?
twice stabbed him.
Oh, that was
the
the
guy
one that
walked behind
died.
and
Oh,
started
okay.
shanking in the neck.
Yeah, I didn't remember who he did that to. I just okay, so it's Eel Boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, even at
sad.
the time, it was unjustified. It was like, this guy seems like pretty rough for a hero, because the way he was grabbing them and he had like sharp teeth, and so he felt a little bit defending his friends by killing this guy.
Yeah.
But no, he's just another hero. He's just doing his job.
This is true.
I really appreciate not throwing away those characters for no reason. Like having flashbacks, we need to have a flashback for a hero. They could just do someone we know.
Yeah.
Instead, do somebody who was off screen or something else. You know? Yeah.
That's cool.
But yeah, we also see
Our whole decoration thing, and our first mover was Kota. I love that because he was like the first guy Midori ever saved, I think.
First,
And he saved his soul, not just his body.
Yes. He stopped hating heroes. Still kicks him in the nuts though.
Yeah. And he bought little red boots because he wears red.
Yeah, that's so cute. I love it. Something about little kids looking up to people. I don't know. It's like, man, you're so impressionable.
Yeah.
And the shark lady heteromorph thing.
Yes.
Yeah, her too. And I would. She could have said it a little bit louder.
Yeah. She finally did.
Yeah. She's like, he saved me. You
song
don't want to
in the back.
elaborate a little more.
What are you saying? Everyone quiet down. She's speaking.
Basically. Yeah. And like, did like nobody else he saved go to the shelter or just her?
Well, apparently there are like shelters all over the place, and he's been all over the place, so who knows?
He's also been in disguise most of the time and hadn't really had enough time to have just a one-on-one conversation. In fact, on 2 occasions that he saved people, it was shown to be that they were afraid of him or that they hate, or they're part of the hate-hating thing.
Yeah.
This is true.
And if they're hearing about, oh, he used to be at UA, they're probably like, forget UA, you're not going there.
Yeah. I mean, All Might's going out right now to go get some hero-hating
People.
groups to come back.
Yeah.
I wonder how that's gonna work out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, speaking of.
Yeah, what do you think about that? I mean, it's All Might, so he has
Yeah.
more gravitas than a lot of other people.
Yeah.
But sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say he's not physically. I think he's just going to try and talk.
Yeah.
Talk no jitsu it out, I guess. But he doesn't physically have any ability. So if these people hate heroes, I guess it would have to see how much to their core they're angry at All Might. Because we do see when the villains, the hired hands, were trying to kill Deku, and they saw, or trying to kill him, and they saw, oh my gosh, it's All Might, and they kind of like backed up a little. That could still happen with these hero haters, but it could also go the other way where they're kind of fired up against him.
I would be legitimately shocked if anyone even raises a hand to him.
Yeah.
Because he
I
will not
hope
on
so.
his shield for everyone. You know,
Yeah.
like everyone understands that he's done. I
Yeah.
think that he can't fight anymore.
Yeah.
Now coming to UA, that would be an argument, but I just feel like I feel like he should be safe around him.
I hope so.
Stain.
Because
Stain though.
yeah, actually, I'm not afraid of Stain. I don't think Stain is like following him to hurt him. I think he might just want to talk to him, number one, or he's literally I think it's something to do with wanting to talk to him and like his final thing that he always wanted to say, that thing. But he'll end up seeing All Might being the All Might he believes, I think.
Yeah, I think when he meets him, it's going to be a possibility that he causes a problem. Not necessarily that Stain comes to start one, but that he himself, there are a lot of villains that look up to him. Like he's a lightning rod. So maybe lightning strikes while he's there with All Might or something. But yeah, that conversation, I think perhaps he wants recognition out of what All Might. Like, this is exactly what I've been warning you against.
Oh, yeah.
This situation with the
Yeah.
fake heroes and the underbelly getting worse and worse.
That's a possibility. What could also happen? We're just throwing out theories.
Yeah.
But what could also happen is that he thinks, because All Might's kind of gone dark during this whole thing.
Yeah.
Maybe he's thinking like, oh, it turns out you were one of those other guys who left in the middle of stuff. But then maybe he's seeing him go out and actually help. He's like, oh, you're still the same. You're still the same. Thumbs.
It shows up, gives him a high five, and like,
Gives him the pork cutlet. He dropped on the floor. Bye.
You drop this.
I've been following.
Okay.
I'm actually looking. I hope that this is just out of left field. I don't think it'll ever happen. I hope Stain meets Ninja Turtle guy.
Yeah, kind of.
I don't even remember Ninja Turtle guy.
Spinner.
Spinner.
Oh, Spinner. Okay.
I couldn't remember. Yeah, I hope he meets Spinner. Like, Spinner's off wandering around for some reason looking for villains.
Me too.
Yeah,
And just like, you're alright, kid.
Yeah, just give him a thumbs up.
Well,
His life
Spinner
is solved.
Yeah, Spinner at the moment is kind of lost as well because like he wanted to like go stay with Shigaraki, but now Shigaraki is not Shigaraki, and he's like the guy who's there is definitely bad.
Yeah.
He's bad.
Yeah, he's confused. So I think
doing God knows what.
I think Stain shows up, Spinner out.
Mm-hmm.
I think many out.
Dabby might even be out.
Yeah, Dabby's kind of was his whole run was messing with his father.
True.
So I don't even know that he cares about the world right now.
Like, he doesn't care anymore. Just stays because
Chilling on the couch.
Yeah, I think
a couch. We don't know where the couch is.
the only reason he's sticking with him, I think, is to just have a TV nearby to see what happens.
Hey, you got internet?
Yeah, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that could happen. What if Stain shows up and he actually links up with them for a little while just to see what they're about? Something like that. Because, I mean, everybody there, barring Shigaraki's current controller, is with Stain's ideals, you know?
Yes.
Even Shigaraki was a little bit cool with it.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't a follower, but he was trying to hijack that route because he kind of believed in it.
Yes. Yes. So I guess, and Stain will challenge them and say, "What are you doing here, really?" You know, maybe challenge what they're about. Like maybe at that point, it'll be a question of their feelings for Shigaraki as a friend versus the ideals that brought him to him. It'll be a fight mentally, another psychological fight.
How do you think a physical fight would go? Because as crazy as it sounds, I think Stain has a chance against Shigaraki.
Yes, I would say that because he can paralyze him.
Yeah, he could control you.
That and Stain has been up against how many heroes?
Yeah.
This is true.
He's like 20-1 in victory losses.
Oh my god. So the thing when Shigaraki was fighting, if it was Shigaraki, definitely, because when Shigaraki was fighting, they could get hits on him. But he just was tanking it.
Yeah.
It was one hit from Stain, you know. He gets his ability going.
Blood in his blood.
That's it.
Yeah.
So Shigaraki, I don't know if I guess he knows Stain's ability.
He should.
And All for One definitely knows. So he just knows everything.
Yes, Google.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yes.
Oh, what if Toga joins up with Yue? Well, not with Yue. She joins up with Stain, and Stain is like, I want to help them take Shigaraki down. So like at the clincher moment of like we're about to get All for One, but All for One's about to pull something out of his hat, and he's like, Toga, you got Shigaraki's blood. She's like, yeah, and he's like,
oh, right.
And
So she's also in a mental quandary right now too. We don't know where she is.
well, she was all about why do I have to change me? I want to do what I want. Basically, she's on that side now that she's met up with Shigaraki.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this last episode.
Yeah. And to be clear, just by the way, I don't think it's like a 50-50 if Shigaraki All for One fights Stain. I think it's like a 95% chance Stain loses.
Oh.
But that's 4 more % than anybody else has.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I still think he loses.
That's true.
4%.
4 more.
But yeah, that's it though?
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you liked your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see the uncut version of this as well as anything else that we do on the Patreon down below, as well as the merch store where you can buy clothing such as the stuff you see us wearing right now. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the city. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
A special thanks to our patrons, Tyler Costin, Alex, Mario Charles, and Jesse Gallimore.